Hello, Scorpios. We're going to give it some time for people to come in. We are just clearing this space from any and all energies, entities, beings that's not serving your highest and greatest good and aligning you to the divine frequency of the Most High, most divine and benevolence and truth and righteous and perfect love and perfect trust for your highest and greatest good. Okay. So that way we can get into your January 2025 readings, y'all. So first and foremost, I want to say that this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But even if you are none of those and your soul has guided you here, then whether you are a cross watcher or just happen to come here, whether it's on the live or on the replay, we all have all 12 signs in us. And so there could be something about the Scorpio sector in your chart that is pulling you into this space, right? There may be a message here for you that's significant or incompatibility with where Scorpio is in your natal chart and how Scorpio plays for you. I want to also say that this is a general collective message for the month of January for Scorpio. And so take the messages that resonate for you. And if there is a message that does not resonate for you, I ask you to connect with your higher self, your spirit guides, the Most High, to bring you direct, tangible confirmation if the message is for you, to reveal itself to you where it's undeniable and it's in your face. And that if the message is not for you, that they divinely intervene in removing that message out of your mind, your body, your spirit, and your aura so that you are in divine alignment with your highest and greatest good. Okay. Because there's times that we may resist a message or may not feel like a message is for us because our egos say something, and the truth of the matter is that that may actually very well be your message, right? And so allowing the beauty of confirmation and divine intervention to come in and assist you, that can happen. All right. And so Scorpio, y'all was getting rose quartz, y'all was getting obsidian, I was getting mirrors, actually, like specifically for you. I was getting a lot of like friendships, like love relationships. This could be flings, or this can be like, a new relationship. It doesn't have to be a fling, right? This can be maybe flings, friends with benefits, or actual like relationship, someone that comes unexpectedly and you didn't even realize, like, have such a major connection, right? As far as like the flings and friendships, friends with benefits stuff, I'm not seeing too much of that. That could be something that you're clearing out of your frequency, but I have to share what's coming up energetically for you, right? So maybe that's why like the rose quartz was coming out for y'all, and the obsidian, right? Maybe, we're in that space. Maybe, we're having to clear like karmic relationships and stuff like that, right? I do see you getting a lot of recognition at this time. What you might be a social media influencer, you don't necessarily have to. But this could be about something about being seen right now. Like, Scorpio, I'm just really getting that vibe here where you might be putting yourself out a little bit more. Maybe you don't consider yourself a social media influencer. Maybe you don't really put yourself out there, but you find yourself being more on social media lately. Or maybe you're creating a short film or something like that, or you're into music or something like that. I'm getting something along those lines here for y'all. Now, I didn't get much herbs or something like for y'all. As I did with the other zodiac signs, I want to just be honest. I would just say something about lilies and daisies. Very different, but they're similar. So like lilies and daisies may be something significant to you. Maybe they play a spiritual purpose, or maybe you work with them as a plant ally or something like that. But I wasn't really picking much up when it comes down to that. So the way that we're going to do the readings is I'm going to open up with the whispers of Ganesh. Excuse me. I'm going to do the Ganesh cards. I'm going to do tarot. And then we're going to go into Kali Ma's energy. And then once I finish with Kali Ma's energy, I am going to pull some dice and some runes and stuff for your subconscious mind to connect with, for your intuition and your psychic abilities to interpret that is not for me to interpret, but for you to interpret. I will share key words with them, but I will not be interpreting those messages at the end. That will be for you. Okay, and so we're gonna get started, right? For you, Scorpio, what messages does Ganesh have for my Scorpios during the month of January 2025 here? I'm getting a lot of, y'all are a water sign, but I'm like literally even tasting water. Your first card is Clear Your Energy with number 16. Yeah, this could have been a cord cutting needing to be done, or if y'all were dealing with any type of like psychic attacks or something like that. Now that's not going to be everyone's story. Clear your energy could even just be as simple as like changing your furniture around, moving to another place. I don't know why I just said that. Maybe some of you are going to be moving, but this could be breath work. This could be, you could be into like shamanic practices. You may be working with plant allies to clear your energy. Water, I was sensing water, right? So maybe you're going to the ocean and you're connecting with the water to cleanse your auric field. This could be something about like a lot of stuff. Maybe you do a lot of dream work, a lot of work in your dreams, and there's something about that. Ganesha, tell us more for Scorpio. What is this message? It could also be just clear your energy, keeping up the maintenance, the energetic spiritual maintenance of keeping your energy clear. Because maybe you are a social media influencer or something like that, and there is maybe a lot of eyes on you or people around you or something like that. There's something, clear your energy. You have the number 33 with guidance here. So a lot of spiritual guidance is coming to you at this time here. Spirit is telling me to read a little bit about that. And then protection here also with the number 20. So clear your energy, guidance, and protection here. You could be a spiritual mentor or healer. You could be just, maybe you don't go by that in like the social media world or something like that, but maybe you just like are a natural empath or something like that, and you get a lot of people that they just resonate with your energy. They pull onto you. You feel like you belong with these people all the time. These people feel like they belong with you, but there's something about having to constantly clear your energy because they could be energetically dumping on you, Scorpio. Or it could be even like clearing your perception of things. Like maybe the way that you're thinking about something is not in the divine alignment of your highest and greatest good and truth and righteous. And so by clearing your energy, you're able to recenter yourself. If you are not eating well, you're not thinking well. So this could also be about maybe changing the ways that you're eating here. But I was getting a lot of like I feel like that could be a little bit of like past energy for y'all. I feel like, I don't know how I'm feeling. The energy of Scorpio is so different so let's just see what's coming through, because it feels very, well, you do have protection here and guidance. And so it could be, maybe there was certain energies trying to come through. In the bottom, you have belonging with the number 41 here. And I'm not going to read the entire thing, but Spirit did say to, so let me go here. All right, with belonging, it says, learn to find security from within. In this card, Ganesh uses the mouse as his vehicle, which signifies his triumph over the ego. In Hindu mythology, the mouse symbolizes the ego, for the ego can eat away at all that is good and decent in a person. Belonging seeks to solve the predicament of the ego's own perceived separation. Since the ego has no conscious memory of its connection to others and to source, you experience a need to get out of seclusion by bonding with the people around you. These people could be your family, peers, groups, or your community. The ego is neither good nor bad, but simply a necessary part of you in this existence. The ego can manifest inclinations that are either more positive or more negative in nature. There are many positive aspects to belonging. You develop your ability to love, connect, bond, share, and care for others. You seek yourself more clearly through the mirror of relationships. It is important in belonging that you not try to seek approval through others. Through this card, Ganesh is here to help you focus on the positive feelings from being a part of a community. Learn to trust, ask for help, and to rely on others. Y'all, I was getting mirrors for you in the channel messages, and I was getting a lot of like relationship shifts and stuff like that here. And so don't be afraid to ask for guidance. Don't be afraid. There's a lot of spiritual protection going on here. There could be an energy clearing that needs to happen, maybe with the people that you've been in community with, right? And I did mention like the ego, right? So that's why Spirit wanted me to read that, because they just tied in everything that I was trying to say. All right, we're going to move on to the tarot. Let's see what the tarot has to say here for you, Scorpio. What messages do we have for Scorpio in the month of January? Okay. What messages do we have? Thank you. One more. Thank you. All right. So the first card you have is the Eight of Wands here. Sagittarius energy can be significant to you. The Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Daughter of Cups, and I was sensing water. So going to the water to cleanse might be a really good idea, y'all. All right, Scorpio, I'm not sure if you owe somebody an apology, somebody owes you an apology or something like that. There could be some sort of communication that is going on here, messages coming through between, in regards to like your relationship or love or something like that. This could be you meeting somebody new and flirting or something like that as well. I'm kind of getting two stories here, so please take the message that resonates for you. You're going to know which collective you are. So for some of you, I am getting like there was some sort of a situation here that was causing a lot of confrontation and conflict here, maybe with like family members or a relationship or something, with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles here, like a lot of burdens and shifts. And maybe this was even affecting your career. or something like that. There could be like maybe there was some sort of ego and separation or jealousy or like conflict. I'm getting like conflict of interest even. So there could have been some sort of situation here that was disturbing the peace of your work situation, of your home situation. Your ancestors were trying to give you some guidance and some protection going on here. There could have been some movements also with the 8 of Wands here. But for some of you, this could have been like, you know, meeting somebody new. Like I mentioned, some flirtiness, or some of y'all could have left a relationship and you find yourself flirting with somebody here and you're letting your guards down. Maybe you were like super guarded and you were super exhausted and tired. Not yet. I'm actually, that's coming up. So you were like super guarded, and when it comes down to the 10 of Pentacles here, you really appreciate family is what I'm getting. Like you're very family oriented. There could have been a lot of like generational wealth and generational family stuff that your ancestors were trying to pass down to you, even through your DNA. But there was some sort of like conflict or confrontation that you were dealing with in the past here. And it could also be that like perhaps like the people that you were getting guidance from or something like that, like maybe somebody owes you an apology or something like that. Like it could have been that when it says clear your energy, I feel like this could be like declutter your friendships even. Maybe there's some people that you consider friends that are in like secret competition with you or don't really wish you well, or they're just trying to like harvest from your own energy here. And they act like they, you know, they stroke your ego. Maybe they stroke your ego. They make you feel good. And, Spirit is like trying to bring some revelations when it comes down to that, so that you can see and hear the guidance of your ancestors clearly. You can hear and you can see the divine intervention and protection in your space. Nonetheless, regardless of any like evil eye or envy or whatever the case may be here, with protection coming out, Ganesha is saying like, as long as you allow yourself to be open to divine intervention and protection, that you will be delivered that protection here, and those people will be removed out your lives, and you might be opening up to like newer relationships. There's something about like the Venus and Pisces reading, and that came out in the last one too. That energy is very potent at this time. There may be certain messages in there for you as well, but I feel like if you were in a space of like feeling exhausted, feeling depressed, like there's something about not letting your ego get the best of you and allowing yourself to like go out there, allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself with this. You see how like they're wild, they're dancing, they're naked, they're beating on the drums, like there's something about allowing yourself. Maybe you're into the shamanic practices even. I don't know. Give me a moment here. I'm going to pull a little bit more. Spirit, tell me a little bit more with this guidance here. With guidance, what guidance do you want to share with Scorpio? The 3 of Cups. Yeah. So this could be a reunion of some sort. This could be like a family reunion, friends coming together, a party, even. Okay. Spirit is saying have fun. Make the magic up in your life right now. Yes, the Empress in the bottom of the deck here. You are in the Empress energy, all right? But right behind that, we have the Seven of Wands. So there might be like somebody trying to, I'm hearing like Jock and Jay-Z, or like they trying to stunt your flow or something like that. So there's a big thing with the ego too, is like you could be your own worst enemy, where maybe you're thinking that something is one way, but it's really something else. Is not what you think it is. That could be a thing right now as well. But Spirit wants you to know that regardless of what, you are the Empress. You are capable of achieving things when it comes down to your business. You are able to get the recognition that you are seeking, right? And so there's something about that. Like I am getting like literally, there's a truck that says like a super ego or something. I'm literally seeing that truck like drive by and it says like super ego. So there could be something about like massive ego stroking energy going on here. Maybe you're feeling flirty. Maybe you're feeling, spicy and just wanting to have fun. And it's all just to like feed your ego. And that's okay, as long as like if right? But if you don't know, that's probably why the mirror is coming up, especially even like mirror came up in the channeled message. It also came out with Ganesh, and even here in the Empress card, like there's literally a mirror here, right? And you just have so much protection around you. In earth, in the stones, in the ethers, all around you. All around you is spiritual protection. So I love that energy. We're going to go into Kali's energy now and see what message Kali has for you here. Maybe this could help us see and know more about like whether it's this ego stuff or the clearing of your energy. What message here does Kali Ma have for Scorpio for the month of January? Message does Kali have for Scorpio? I am seeing the color red like a lot right now. Oh, I think a card flipped over. Let me just double check here. Yep, a card did flip over. So you can see. Okay, so the number 44 can be significant to you. And then the number 7 with Dakshina in the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but Spirit is telling me just to like read like the first handle part of that, but I am going to get into this card. So 44 could be very significant to you. I just want you to take a moment to tap into your intuition here and connect with the card, taking a deep inhale and exhale, allowing whatever messages come through with you looking at this card. And we're going to get into the message. Bhavatarini. Bhavatarini, the tantric priestess of karmic release, manifests with the capacity to integrate higher divine energy into even the most stubborn patterning that has so far resisted healing. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, she appears. Her presence indicates that this is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work, and much growth can come from it, particularly at this time. No matter how wild they may seem, The storms of your life shall be gentled. You shall emerge unharmed. Goddess Kali, as Bhavatarini, is the tantric priestess of karmic release and spiritual blessings. She liberates devotees from karmic struggles, especially those who keep repeating the same patterns with different players. Her presence in a reading implies the Divine Mother's blessing of a divine disruption. Sometimes the jolt of the disruption is such a shock that it is temporarily unpleasant, and we feel, therefore, it is unwanted or harmful. However, once we allow the workings of such disruption to realign our affairs, we will come to recognize and be grateful for what is taking place. We will see it as a saving grace rather than something we had to endure. The oracle predicts the ceasing of restrictive or negative influences in your life. Ma is adorned with flowers in recognition that she is celebrated during puja. Unlike the fierce Kali, who is adorned in fearsome places in the dead of the night, the kind Bhavatarini is adorned in celebrations of the light. The puja, or sacred ritual, can be very simple. In its most basic form, it is a call to the divine ones to manifest on earth. It is a creation of light and has a cleansing effect on those doing the puja, and its intentions and receptivity are strong enough on the surrounding people and areas. Bhavatarini teaches that our spiritual activities can have a positive influence, more so than we think is possible. In a reading, Bhavatarini foretells of a profoundly positive and expansive energy that will become available to us if we are willing to open our hearts to her. She also reminds us that we don't have to wait until things become severe to call on the Divine Mother's assistance. Why not call for her daily? Not only to resolve issues, but to prevent them from gaining traction in the first place. If we align ourselves with such simple and happiness inducing wisdom, our lives can become peaceful and free from unnecessary drama. Bhavatarini can take the form of Kali, Phalaharini, to destroy the results of our actions. Phala meaning fruit, and Harini meaning a female who takes something away. So Phalaharini means the woman who takes away the fruits of our actions. This means that she can conquer our karma. Kali Harini can cleanse our samskaras, or mental psychic imprints. These are the familiar grooves that keep the soul repeating patterns lifetime after lifetime. They are comprised of habitual ways of thinking and behaving that prevents us from evolving into something new and more sustainable. They are the karma of stuckness, limiting our freedom, creativity, and expression. Samskaras can be negative in quality. such as an inhuman compulsion towards perfection. But they can be something we consider positive, such as a repeated attraction towards being a healer. Although being a healer can generate spiritual benefit, if we identify with it, it can undermine our freedom to grow spiritually. It can become overly restrictive and even lead to suppression of aspects of our authentic being that don't readily fit in with the healer archetype. In the example of the healer, the Divine Mother recognizes the goodness in your hearts and your genuine desire to assist. Yet, she will do what is necessary to protect your spiritual awakening and free you from all your attachments. Yes, even the attachments to help others. This doesn't mean that you no longer want to be a healer or that you are blocked from doing so. It means you will not be able to prop up self-value using external roles. Ultimately, this is a gift, but it is a lesson that many healers find painful in the beginning. They need to learn how to offer their heartfelt work and not be attached to how it is received. If they see immediate results and powerful effects of their work, the challenge is to not identify with what is happening and make the divine grace about their own ego. If the ego is failing these lessons and getting caught up in the feeling superior or inferior, then the Divine Mother will intervene. The lesson is that you can relish the roles you play in your life without allowing them to define you. You are asked to take care of that you are asked to take care that you don't restrict yourself to the roles you play. Embrace the spiritual freedom and unconditional love necessary to be your full authentic being. You are asked to bear the discomfort of no longer relying on certain familiar patterns to give you validation. This will open you up to greater realization, self-possession, and joyful freedom to be your whole self. You are on the cusp of a beautiful breakthrough into a more positive era. To amplify her blessings, open your heart to the unfamiliar. Take a deep inhale here. And surrender, allow yourself to release and let go with love. Exhale. The invocation ritual. Say this prayer out loud. Beloved Ma Kali, Bhava Tarini, Kali Falaharini, please help me release attachments to the outcomes of my actions so that your grace can manifest without inhibitions or constraint. Please abort negative karmic momentum flowing from me or towards me. I place my trust in you. You are the strength that overcomes the current. You are the peace that arises in letting go. You are the graceful and effective wisdom manifesting spontaneously for the spiritual benefit of all beings. May your beautiful kindness and liberating wisdom emanate within my heart always. May I love you more than I love certainty and control. Ja Ma Kali, Jama, Jama, Jama. See yourself seated upon a lion throne with thick garlands of red flowers about your neck, hanging over your chest. Stick out your tongue and breathe out a fierce, cleansing breath. Then become peaceful. Place your hands at your heart. Sense that there is a guiding presence that knows exactly what needs to happen and when for the spiritual benefit of all beings. You can trust in that. You know now. You can trust in that. You now becoming willing to rest in spontaneous wisdom of the heart. Place your hands in prayer and bow your head in gratitude and reverence. You have completed your healing process. Oh, y'all can't make this up. Like, that completely sums up all the like ego and shamanic healing stuff, right? So like letting go and clearing your energies from those patterns, right? That you just keep cycling, whether it's with like friends or something like that, or family even, and whatnot. Let's go to 7 just to read the beginning, like Spirit said to do here. And I'm only sharing to sum up, you know, to kind of give you an overview, right? Fear can undermine your confidence, erode your trust, and steal away the joy you take in living. The bench yet mighty Dakshina Kali manifests to conquer fear and realign your mind and path towards peace and light. Make a sincere offering from your heart to her now, and you will receive her generous blessing and assistance. Open your heart with trust, for that which is blessed and beautiful wants to manifest in your life. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It was just to read that part for you. I think with all the other messages that you have, it's bringing to you the awareness of what this energy is saying. And, you know, if you're being called to a new group of friends or a relationship, or releasing friends, releasing, you know, things, and just have fun, like allow yourself. So let's see here what ruin wants to come through. That was fast. Wow. So yeah, actually have the blank ruin, which is like, let me see here. I'm pretty sure I have it here. It leaves a lot of openness. They probably did that because of the whole ego stuff too. I'm so curious. Right here. It was the first one I looked up. No, this is not this. This is actually I'm going to share this because this came out, but this was something else that I wrote here, that perhaps Scorpio, that might help you. So I'm going to read that. I'm just looking for the meanings of the blank ruins, which right here. Okay. So you literally have the blank ruin. And I'm just going to share what it says here. The blank ruin represents that which is unreformed, unseen, unknown in its meaning, yet too fresh to be judged. Unfolding patterns, not yet discernible. Too many variables, the unexpected, the unknown. The webs of events is woven and everyone is affected by or caught up in it. Collective energy, fate, destiny, free will, destiny, choices, fate. This is not a deny, a choice. So I'm going to read to you what was there. So it says, the spirit is grounded. The vision is clear. Abundance is my birthright. Health is my wealth. Creation my fertility. Fertile is my will. As I will it, so it is. Clear is my vision. From crown to root. Sow the will, reap the harvest. Ashe. And I wrote that a while ago, and I guess I must have accidentally mixed it in here some way, somehow. So let's see here what dice you get here. Woo, woo. It's the sound of the police. Woo, woo. Okay, so Gemini may be significant to you. Virgo might be significant to you. My nails are dirty, y'all. Uranus is significant to you. The number 5. The number 10. The number 1. The number 1 again. So maybe even sequences of 10s or 1s and 0s and 111, 101. You got Uranus again. So you got Uranus twice. There may be something about your Uranus placement going on here. All right, and I believe, let's see here, what magical spark wants to be enlightened and illuminated in the month of January for you. Picture someone who needs healing as if well and surrounded by love. Picture someone who needs healing as if well and surrounded by love. Whoever is attracted to this reading could very well be a healer, but maybe there's some ego stuff going on in the way, and your ego is like, I still want to be a healer, right? And this and that. So you got to visualize some shit. I'm going to pull out 2 more. Let's see here. I did that for Libra. I'm going to do it for y'all too. All right. Make room spray using infused with crystals, essential oils, or herbs. So like a cleansing spray, and clear your energy did come up. All right. And then it says, make a wish, then light a small candle and let it burn. Y'all, those came up for another reading also too. And there's so many here, and they don't all say the same thing. So I'm just going to like shake it up too. Do that. Okay. So, Scorpio, that is your reading. I want to say thank you for your time, my time, your guides, my guides, Spirit of the Most High. All praises to that which is of true divine alignment, serving for our highest and greatest good. Thank you for allowing me to be of service to you, for you. And again, I leave you with divine love and clarity. Until next time, peace, love, and harmony.